On to this now. Gauteng is one of the provinces troubled by high levels of crime. Johannesburg Central and Honeydew police stations are leading the province with the high number of reported serious crimes. Today we visit Honeydew area to probe what drives the crime statistics there. Newzroom Afrika's Ziniko Mhlaba is on the ground for us. Ziniko, just talk to us about what you are expecting to learn from officials today regarding the high levels of crime in the area.
Good morning, Dogozo. As you said in your intro, that when we speak about crime in the province, there is no way you will not talk about the Johannesburg Central Police Station. We know that the city center itself has always been problematic over the past 5 years. Actually, it has been in the top 5 of a number of cases that have been reported, especially content crimes. Well, at number 2 in Gauteng, that's where you get the Honeydew Police Station. So this evening and throughout the day, we'll be visiting the Honeydew precinct to speak to different community stakeholders about the levels of crime. But most importantly, we'll be probing what drives those statistics. Well, at the moment, we're at the Honeydew Police Station. We're just here to engage with the members of SAPS here about their own challenges before we get into the community later on. And in our later crossings, we'll go into the community just to speak to the community members as well. But what we've been hearing, speaking to SAPS members off camera, one of the issues they've been telling us is that it's very difficult to access the communities they are meant to serve. Well, which are those communities? Well, they serve the Zandspruit area and also the Cosmos City areas. We know that Cosmos City on its own is a very big township, so it might be very difficult for this police station, Honeydew, to be able to access those communities in terms of roads, in terms of branding of the streets, in terms of just communication itself. So that's exactly what we'll be probing. In our next crossing, we're hoping to speak to the representative of the SAPS here in Honeydew. So that's what we'll be doing in the next couple of hours in Togozo, just gauging the issues behind the crime statistics in this area.
Ziniko, very quickly, do we know which serious crimes are particularly an issue in those areas? Is it house robberies? Is it the high levels of murders in the areas? Which particular crimes are posing a real challenge to police in the area?
Yes, we do know, because I can tell you right now, I was looking at the statistics, the crime you've just mentioned are exactly the troubling crimes that we know of. Murder is one of those serious crimes. House robberies is one of those serious crimes. Rape is one of those serious crimes. And also, generally, the trio crimes are the major problematic crime accidents or incidents that people of these communities are struggling with. Well, when it comes to rape, you will know that the Minister has been working very hard in terms of ensuring that they set out task teams specifically meant to deal with those things. But when we speak about rape, there is that issue of DNA testing backlog. So you can imagine the impact of these serious crimes in these communities, how they contribute to that general or overall backlog when it comes to DNA cases. So those are the serious crimes this community is dealing with. Rape, content crime, murders, house robberies, those are the major crimes in Togozo.
Ziniko, thank you so much. We'll leave it there. Of course, we'll continue to bring you that story, those engagements with the communities and officials affected by the high levels of crime in Johannesburg.